With WiseAgent's property management feature, you'll be able to easily add your properties to your CRM so you can track your listings and manage your transactions. We also make it easy for you to create property flyers so you can market any of your current listings and create slideshows on the properties page. This session will cover how you can add your properties to your WiseAgent account, create flyers, manage your listings, and track property connections. To get to the properties page, you're going to click on the properties drop-down menu and then on the property list option. From here, you can see all of the current properties you have in your WiseAgent account. You're also able to easily add a property by clicking on the Add Property tab, which will then take you to a page where you can enter in the address of the property that you wish to add to your WiseAgent account. WiseAgent's address field allows you to easily add a new property by searching through Google. You can also click on this icon over here to your right to enter in the property information manually. Once you've added in the address for your property, you can also add a category to manage your properties. Over here is the properties category list. I can create a new category name, and edit the name in the future or delete it. Going back to the Add New Property page, I'm going to go ahead and add in that new category that we created. Once I add in my new category, I'm going to hit save, and then I can add in more information to my property. On the Edit Property page, I'll be able to add in property details by clicking on the Show Property Details option. WiseAgent has an integration with Title Toolbox that generates a property profile report for any properties you've entered into the system. To activate the Title Toolbox integration, you'll need to go to the Integrations drop-down menu and click on the Settings page. This will then bring you to the integrations page, where you'll click on the Title Toolbox header where you can connect this integration to your title company. Once the integration has been activated, you'll return to your Edit Property page and click on the Generate Property Profile. It will then pull the owner information, which you can add a connection between this owner and the property, as well as save this owner to your contact list or your vendor list. You can also make this the primary address for the contact that was pulled through the Title Toolbox Property Profile integration. Once I've saved the contact information, you'll see that the address details have been updated. And you'll also notice that the property profile report has been generated. This property profile report has everything you need for your listing presentation. This is just one of the ways that WiseAgent helps you work smarter and not harder. Going back to the Edit Properties page, you'll also be able to easily upload images to your property. You can click to add a new photo, and then from this screen, you can drop to upload files or click on this field to select an image from your computer. Once your images have successfully been uploaded to your property, you'll be able to switch the primary image by hovering over a specific image that's been uploaded and then clicking on the radio button that says Set as Primary. From this page, you'll also be able to create a slideshow, and then you'll be able to get the embedded code for your slideshow as well as a hyperlink so you can post this slideshow in an email or send it through text. Scrolling down on this page, you're able to see any of the attached contacts to this property. So now if I click on Michael Phelps, this will redirect me to his contact summary page with his information. Going back to that property page, I can also add new connections by clicking on the Add Connection button and then adding the relationship type. So let's say I have a contact that's interested in this property. I could put interested, and then I can also search for their name, and it will search for contacts from my contact list so that I can add that property connection. You're also able to add in a new relation type for property connections by clicking on Add Relation. WiseAgent also has an integration with ImmoViewer. This allows you to create 3D virtual home tours for any of your properties that you have in your WiseAgent account. Another way that you can market your properties through WiseAgent is through our Property Flyers feature. When you click on the option to add a new flyer, this will redirect you to the Create Flyers page, where your property will already be selected for you. And then from this screen, you'll be able to select a template to use for your property flyer creation. Since my property has 3 images, I'll be able to select from any of the templates that have the 3 photos or less. I can reorder the photos by clicking and dragging them, and then I'm going to click on Next to continue on with my flyer information. Now you'll notice that most of the information that's added into the flyer will pull directly from your property profile page. You'll be able to select from your color palettes here, and then make any additional changes that you want to make to the flyer information. Once you've completed editing your flyer information, you can move on to the next step. So here, you're going to edit your agent information. You'll need to put in your website, and then you'll click on the next option to finalize your flyer. Once your flyer has been finalized, you'll be able to download it to your desktop, and then you're able to use it in any emails you send out through the system. So I can come to our bulk emailing page here, and from this email contacts page, I am able to attach a file, and then once I attach my file to my email, I can type my message. Your file will appear down here. You're able to preview your file by clicking on that link that was provided, and then I'll show you the preview of that flyer. Going back to your contact list, you'll also be able to send this flyer out as a link. You'll be able to select a specific group of categories that you wish to send this flyer out to. Once you pull up your list of clients that you wish to contact, you're going to hit that Select All checkbox, then on the Actions dropdown, and then on the option to send them a text message. This message will let you know how many contacts have a valid number based off of the contacts that you selected. Then from this screen, I'll be able to attach a video or an image. So once I have that PDF converted to an image, I can attach it here and send it out as a text message. WiseAgent also offers our landing page feature, which is a great way to market any of your new listings that you may have. Scrolling down on our landing page tool, you'll be able to choose from any of the different landing page templates that we offer. You're able to create a single property landing page here to showcase one of your listings. And once you create this listing, you'll be able to capture any new leads information that are interested in this specific property. New leads that come in from your landing pages will be added into your contact list, and they'll also be tagged to a specific source of that landing page that they inquired on. Let's focus on one of our clients that we currently have in the system. Michael Phelps is one of my A-rank clients. He's both a buyer and a seller. I've been using WiseAgent to market to Michael, and he's ready to list his home. Within WiseAgent, I can use our transaction management feature to create a checklist from the templates that are provided through our platform. Under the checklist templates feature, you'll see that we have different templates here for you to choose from. Since Michael is ready to list his home, I'll be able to use this seller checklist to create his transaction from within my WiseAgent account. To create the checklist using this template, I'll need to add this template to my template list and give this checklist template a name. Once you name your checklist template, you'll be able to go in and make edits to the default template that we created. Once I'm ready to use this template, I'll just click on this plus sign here to create a new checklist. I'll go ahead and click on Start Checklist, and then from the next screen, I'll be able to add an existing contact. I'll go ahead and search for Michael. And then from here, I can add any of the properties that I already have saved in WiseAgent by clicking on Existing Property. Then, it'll show me all of the current properties I have in WiseAgent. Or if I don't have this property added just yet to my property list, I can click on the Add Property option here and add in that new property name. Once I've added in all of my new transaction details for my checklist, I can name this transaction, and then I'll go ahead and click on Create Checklist. On this next screen, I'll be able to manage this transaction. I'll be able to add in my potential commissions, and I can start off by putting in the sale price of this property. I can add in my property commission type, the status, my commission amount, and I can choose between a percentage or a specific amount that I will be getting for this property. Then I can add in any of the referral fees or broker fees that will be due. That way, not only am I getting the gross commission income, but I'll actually be able to see what I'm taking home. I can also add in my projected date of completion for this specific property and then click on the Save option. Now from this next screen, I can continue on with adding more details on the specific transaction, like my list date, adding my important fields, the listing price, and then from here, all of those tasks that need to be completed for this transaction. WiseAgent does allow you to upload as many documents as you need for a specific transaction. You can easily do that by clicking on the Add button here under the Documents field, and then uploading any of your files by dropping them into the designated area or clicking on this field. We also have integrations with companies like DocuSign, so you're able to get any of those important documents signed and back into your transactions easily. Back at the top, you'll notice that under the Properties dropdown, and then from the Property List page, I'm able to go back and view that transaction that I just created a checklist for. When I click on that property at the bottom of the property page, you'll notice that the new checklist is listed here, and the client that's attached to this checklist. We also partner with companies like dotloop, so you can manage your transactions through that platform as well. If you're currently using dotloop to manage your transactions, you can connect this integration from the integration settings page by going to the dotloop header and plugging in your information under the Connect to dotloop option. Going back to our properties page, you'll also be able to create sign writers for any of the properties that you have in WiseAgent. Over here, when you click on the sign writer option, you'll be able to use this texting number on your sign writer so that new leads that are interested in a specific property will automatically be sent the property information you added to this page. They will also be added into your WiseAgent account when they text this number. Each of your properties will have their own specific texting number, so you can identify which properties are connected to which leads that come into your account. You can also order sign writers with our integration with Oakley Signs and Graphics. WiseAgent is packed full of different property management features for you to take advantage of, so don't forget to reach out to our support team under the Help dropdown.